Welcome to my channel.
Life is relationships. Women's needs in a relationship.
It's important to state at the outset that women are individuals, and their needs can vary greatly based on personality, life experience, and cultural background. There is no universal checklist that applies to every woman. However, based on psychological research, therapeutic frameworks, like John Gottman's work, and common themes in relationship counseling, we can identify a set of core emotional and relational needs that are frequently expressed by women. Fulfilling these creates a foundation for a healthy, secure, and thriving partnership. Here is a complete breakdown of women's needs in a relationship, categorized for clarity. 1. Emotional intimacy and connection. This is often the cornerstone for many women. It's the feeling of being deeply known, understood, and bonded with their partner. Open communication and vulnerability. She needs to feel that she can share her thoughts, feelings, fears, and dreams without judgment. This requires a two-way street where her partner is also willing to be vulnerable and share his inner world. Active listening. This means putting down the phone, making eye contact, and truly seeking to understand what she is saying, not just waiting for a turn to talk or immediately offering a solution. The goal is often to feel heard and validated, not necessarily to fix the problem right away. Empathy and validation. The ability to see things from her perspective and communicate, "I understand why you feel that way." Even if you don't agree, validating her feelings makes her feel supported and less alone. Quality time. This is dedicated, uninterrupted time focused on connection. It could be a weekly date night, a walk without phones, or simply cooking a meal together. The key is presence and shared experience. 2. Trust and security.
A relationship cannot survive without a bedrock of trust. This goes beyond just fidelity. Reliability. She needs to know she can count on you. Do you do what you say you will? If you promise to be home at 6, or to pick up milk, following through builds a sense of security. Consistency in your actions and words is crucial. Emotional safety. This is the feeling that the relationship is a soft place to fall. She should feel safe to express negative emotions, sadness, anger, insecurity, without fear of ridicule, dismissal, or retaliation. There are no wrong feelings. Fidelity and commitment. This is the classic definition of trust. It's the confidence that your partner is loyal, both physically and emotionally. This also includes standing up for the relationship and prioritizing it when with friends, family, or colleagues. 3. Respect and appreciation.
Feeling valued as an equal partner and as an individual is non-negotiable. Being heard and considered, her opinions, ideas, and preferences matter in decisions, big and small, from what to have for dinner to where to live. She needs to feel like a teammate, not a subordinate. Respect for her autonomy. She is an individual outside of the relationship. Respecting her career, her hobbies, her friendships, and her need for alone time shows that you value her as a whole person. Verbal and active appreciation. Don't just assume she knows you're grateful. Say, "Thank you," for the things she does, both large and small. Acknowledge her efforts and her qualities. "I really appreciate you making dinner tonight," or "I love how passionate you are about your work," goes a very long way. 4. Partnership and shared responsibility.
Modern relationships often function as partnerships where both people contribute to the shared life they are building. Team mentality. Facing life's challenges as a unified we, instead of you versus me. This includes everything from managing finances and household chores to parenting and dealing with external stressors. Equitable contribution, mental load. This is a critical modern need. It's not just about splitting chores 50-50, but also sharing the mental load, the invisible work of remembering, planning, and organizing. This includes things like noticing the toilet paper is low and buying more, scheduling doctor's appointments, planning social calendars, or keeping track of family birthdays. A true partner shares this cognitive labor. Support for her goals. She needs a cheerleader. A partner who actively supports her personal and professional ambitions, celebrates her successes, and encourages her during setbacks makes her feel believed in.
5. Physical intimacy and affection. While important for most people, the context and expression of this need can be specific. Affection beyond sex. For many women, non-sexual physical touch is a primary way to feel connected and loved. Holding hands, hugging, cuddling on the couch, a hand on the small of her back, These gestures of affection build a foundation of intimacy that makes sexual intimacy feel more fulfilling and safe. Sex as an extension of emotional connection. While this is a generalization, many women report that their desire for sex is closely linked to their feeling of emotional closeness and security. When the emotional needs above are met, the physical connection often flows more naturally. Sex is not just a physical act but a profound form of communication and vulnerability. Feeling desired. She needs to feel that her partner is attracted to her, not just a body, but her whole self. Compliments and initiation of physical intimacy that make her feel seen and wanted are powerful. What this looks like in practice, a contrast. When the need is met. 1. She feels safe sharing a work failure, and her partner listens, hugs her, and says, "That sounds really tough. I'm here for you." Emotional safety. 2. Her partner notices the trash is full and takes it out without being asked. Shared mental load. 3. Her partner plans a surprise date night because he knows she's been stressed. Quality time. Appreciation. 4. After a long day, her partner gives her a foot rub without any expectation of it leading to sex. Affection.
When the need is not met. 1. She shares a work failure, and her partner immediately jumps to unsolicited advice or says, "You should have," making her feel criticized. 2. She has to manage a list of chores and delegate them, becoming the manager of the household. 3. She feels she is the only one putting effort into planning shared activities to keep the relationship vibrant. 4. Physical touch is only ever initiated as a prelude to sex, making her feel like an object.
Conclusion. The core principle is partnership. Ultimately, the composite needs of a woman in a relationship boil down to a desire for a deep, secure, and respectful partnership. It's a relationship where she feels seen as an individual, heard in her thoughts and feelings, valued for her contributions, respected in her autonomy, safe in her vulnerability, loved for who she is. The most important step any partner can take is to communicate openly about these needs, understand that they may differ from their own, and commit to working together to build a relationship that fulfills you both. Thank you for sharing your time with me. If this resonated with you, I would be honored to have you subscribe and continue our journey together.